Hey folks, Arian, Tyson here, and I just wanted to shoot this very special video as I am approaching my hometown of St. Louis, Missouri. I've actually been in Memphis, Tennessee this past weekend, and I had an opportunity to experience my first NBA basketball game, and it just so happened to be a playoff game, Game 4 between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Memphis Grizzlies, which Oklahoma City even the series at 2-2. But while I was in Memphis, there was something that happened that just dominated the sports world and actually transcended the sports world. And I'm sure you've quite heard about it. It's in reference to the remarks made by a man named Donald Sterling, who is the owner of the Los Angeles Clippers. And I was debating on whether or not I was going to shoot a video because, quite frankly, I'm a little annoyed and I'm a little ticked off about the comments that were reported that he made to his significant other in reference to remarks towards minorities, whether they're African Americans or not. And I'm going to go ahead and preface my comments now and say that this is how Arian Tyson feels about that situation. I have a voice in this world and I have a right to be heard. And I'm going to share my voice on this platform. Donald Sterling must go. He must go. And here's why I say he must go. And someone could say that this is controversial all they want to, but this is a fact. If these racist comments that he made was made by a black owner, that black owner would be removed either immediately or be suspended indefinitely. And what gets me about it is you have the audacity to make make ridiculous comments towards minorities, Hispanics, African Americans, when your key talent, the faces of your organization, are African American. Your head coach is my favorite coach, Doc Rivers, former coach of my lifetime team, the Boston Celtics. You have a superstar point guard in Chris Paul, who we see on, State Farm commercials and all this other stuff. And yet, it's amazing how you have no problem profiting off the efforts of these black and other minority athletes. But yet, you have a problem with your significant other befriending them. And it's amazing that you would make a comment about a picture that your lady friend posted on Instagram that she took with the great Irvin Magic Johnson. Really. And as far as I'm concerned, this is something that really disturbs me about just the African American community, is that this is in times where we should really stick together and let our voices be heard. And what I'm saying is this: if the players especially on the Clippers, not only on the Clippers, but on the Warriors, felt a need to boycott this game, to boycott these games. And I understand that they're in the NBA playoffs and so on and so forth. So you got exposure and what have you. But I don't understand how you can play for this man. I don't understand that after the comments that have been made. I don't understand that. It's like that bothers me to my soul, that you can profit off the labor of others, most notably African Americans and other minorities, because that's what the majority of the faces of your team are made up of. But yet, you don't see nothing wrong with it. That's like you smiling in their face and then dissing them behind their back. That's exactly what you're doing. And so, I really believe that the commissioner of the NBA, Adam Silver, and the owners and the other team owners need to have a meeting, an emergency meeting, and vote to have action taken to have this man removed as the owner of the Clippers. He needs to sell the Clippers immediately, or the players need to not play. Because the fact is, these NBA players, they've gotten paid their money. They're making millions of dollars. So as far as, and I'm not trying to say I'm in their pockets or anything like that, but you've gone through an 82-game season. You are in round 1 of the NBA playoffs, and this recording, these comments have come out. And then what's crazy is that this man has been the owner of a franchise that has only been relevant for the last couple of seasons. And a lot of it is due to the fact that the Lakers have been garbage for the last 2.5 seasons. Where now they are the team to beat, or they're the best team in Los Angeles, the Clippers are. And what's crazy is that you can make these comments after coming off the best regular season statistically in Clippers history, led by Doc Rivers, who happens to be a black coach, Blake Griffin, who's an MVP candidate, Chris Paul, who is a top 3 superstar point guard. He's top 3 when it comes to point guards. And quite possibly, he's a top 10 player in the NBA, period. And you would dare make these comments? He needs to go. He needs to go. And I could care less about the money that'll be lost or whatever. But there is no way. And I echo and I appreciate the comments that Irvin Magic Johnson made that I saw on Twitter. That pretty much as long as this man is owner of the Clippers, he and his wife Cookie will not attend any more Clippers games. Enough is enough. And so I'm gonna wrap this up. I just wanted to share my 2 cents on it, because it disturbed me. That really dominated this weekend when it came to the NBA playoffs. That overshadowed the games that really happened, whether it was the Vince Carter, you know, shot at the buzzer to beat the Spurs, or, you know, Indiana going up 2-2. Okay, well, tying the series 2-2 against Atlanta. Miami going up 3-0 on the Bobcats. That whole Donald Sterling incident overshadowed all of that, and it should not have. And it's ridiculous. And the bottom line is, he must go. Period. Feel free to leave comments up under this video. Feel free to share this video. Feel free to like it, and just let your voice be heard, because this man got to go. He is a sorry, pitiful excuse of a man. He is a disgrace. And I'm going to wrap this up before I say anything else. Feel free to leave a comment.